Oh my god, these are beautiful. Oh. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am really excited today because today is the first time that I'm doing an unboxing review sort of vlog. And for those of you who don't know, I have been reading tarot cards for a few years now. I don't even really remember when I first got into it. I think I just ordered my first deck off of Amazon, and I actually gifted that deck to one of my really good friends, so it's no longer in my possession. I've passed it down to another set of magical hands. I love collecting tarot card decks. I think they're beautiful. Not only are they beautiful, I really do believe that they're a conduit and a conversation between myself and the universe. They've always been accurate. I've always had a connection to them. I think they're fascinating, and the specific decks that I will be reviewing and unboxing today that I've had sitting at the corner of my bed for like 2 weeks now. I had to wait because I'm like, I don't want to open them. Like, I was being super eager beaver, and I'm like, I just want to open them already, but I waited because I wanted to make this video and I thought it would be super cool and super special. So without further ado, I'm going to be opening the two decks from the Threads of Fate. And I am so excited. One is the Ascendant deck. Here they are. Boom. I crossed out my address because some of y'all are creeps. And here's another one. Still in the boxes, still unopened. I'm so excited. I don't even know which one is which, so let's cut these babies open. Let's do it. What's up? Alright. Here we go. Christmas. I'm so excited. Ooh. Come on, cheese doodles. Alright, you know what? We will clean up later. We will clean up later. Oh my god, this is really cute. I really love this. Alright, we're off to a good start. It's a sticker. It's like a holographic sticker. It's really cute. Come on, details. I love that. Very nice. Very, very cool. I'm into that. So the first deck is the Weaver Tarot, the Journeyer edition, and I believe these are holographic backgrounds. As you can see, it's very, very well packaged. The boxes are gorgeous. I haven't even... Alright. I'm so excited. So if you guys ever want to know how to be my friend, here are some tips. Alright. So these are, I believe, traditional 78 card Rider-Waite decks. Very pretty. The magic is for you. It sure is, girl. Very pretty. The details are really, really gorgeous. It's like this gold foil. I love it. Very cool. This is pretty standard. I've seen a lot of decks come with guidebooks. This is really pretty. Very cool. I really like this. This is the Ouroboros symbol, the snake eating its own tail. I've always loved this. So let's dive right into the deck, shall we? Alright. Very cool. Okay, so this is something that I haven't really seen. There's like a guide. Oh my god, beautiful. Oh, dude. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm getting sidetracked here because I really love these. So there's a guide card here, which is very cool. Seeds, roots, coin, roses, crystal, skull, bone, arrow, teeth, thorns, key, wings, snakes. See, I've yet to... I know the traditional decks. The traditional 4 are cups, wands, pentacles, and swords. Each representing their own element. Cups being water, sword being air, wands being fire, and pentacles usually being earth. And then there are the major arcana cards. So this is kind of like a guide card, I guess, which is really cool. And I'd love to read more on that later. Now let's go through some of these cards. The Fool. Wow, I can't get over how beautiful that is. The Magi. I'm also probably going to go through this deck 500 times after this video on my own. So I'm assuming this is the Magician card, which is also really, really beautiful. Wow. The High Sage. And I believe this deck is also gender neutral. So I believe the Page is now the Seeker. The Knight is now the Conqueror. I believe the Queen is the Sovereign and the Ruler is the King. That's a really cool, like really progressive thing that they did, and I kind of love that. So good on you guys, Threads of Fate. That's really dope. I like that you guys did that. These cards are really, really gorgeous, guys. My only, and this is just a preference thing, my only complaint, and I don't want to say complaint, I would say it's more of a preference thing. I'm more of like a silver type guy, so I think that if these cards were silver foil instead of gold foil, I think they would be a 10 out of 10. Right now, they're at 9.5 out of 10. But the Anchor, these are really, really gorgeous. The Hierophant. Wow. The Lovers. The Lovers is actually one of my numerology cards, and this card is gorgeous. Wow. This might be my favorite card so far. So this is one of my numerology cards. I believe it's the number 6. Let's see. It's my birthday added up, so it's 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 9 is 14. 14 plus 9 is... Oh my god, I suck at math. 14 plus 9 is 23. 23 plus 1 is 24. 2 plus 4 is 6. Yeah, so the Lover's card is one of my numerology cards. It's actually my, I guess it would be my birthday. This deck is really gorgeous, guys. So if you are into tarot, or if you simply like collecting decks, I mean, I would absolutely... I use my tarot decks on a pretty much daily basis, but some of them, like, I don't know, like, if I'd want to use this on a daily basis, even though it's beautiful. Who the fuck am I kidding? I'm definitely going to use it on a daily basis. Strength. Oh my god, the Hermit card's gorgeous too. Wow. Wow. So pretty. Yeah, the holographic element. It's hard to pick up on camera. It's definitely much more present in person, or prominent, I should say. The Wheel of Fortune card. Wow, this is gorgeous. Oh my god, guys, I'm obsessed. It's also like a very it's very like cotton candy fantasy. The Justice card. The Hanged One. Oh, see, I like that. See, they definitely like committed to the gender neutral thing, and I really like that. Because why does it have to have gender? It doesn't. Oh my god, the Death card. I always loved the death card. Death is a sign of rebirth. It is a sign of new beginnings. It is a upheaval and a way to, and a sign that you have a chance to restart. So the death card is actually one that I'm very fond of. Temperance. That's gorgeous as well. Wow. The Devil is really, really dope. Love this card. Gorgeous. The detail, the artists on this, shout out to you guys. The Threads of Fate deck it really is immaculate. It's fucking beautiful. Oh wow, this is really dope. The tower, it kind of looks like a crystal, like, that was like struck by lightning, which I love. Really gorgeous. The detail on this is unreal. Funnily enough, I've actually had many ideas of doing like a CORVYX tarot deck, but I'd really want to do it the right way, and I don't want to rush anything like that because I've had this idea for a while, but I've been dying to do something like that. The moon is gorgeous. Guys, I don't know, I haven't gotten a tattoo in a minute, and I would seriously consider some of these designs as tattoos. So on the camera's picking up a lot of the gold foil, but the gold foil is laid atop the holographic background, which is really the selling point here in terms of design. God, I sound so fucking nerdy. But it's true. Oh, the sun is gorgeous too. Oh, I think the sun, there it is. Look at that. Using my brain. The sun is the sticker that they sent. Oh, that's so fun. Fun in the sun, bitch. I'm really admiring the job that they did with these. It's really beautiful. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The world card has this sort of like halo on it. I hope the camera's picking it up. Ace of Wands. Okay, we are getting into the suits now. So we are in the Wands, which I said before is the element of fire. And this usually has a lot to do with creativity, passion, the things that ignite you the most in life, which are usually your dreams and your ambitions. So the suit of Wands is always a fun one. Oh, this is really dope. Really, really pretty. Three of Wands. Wow. Yeah, these are gorgeous. I love the hands. Now, I would give you guys more of a like masterclass on tarot, but there's only so much time in a video, and if you guys would be interested in seeing some of that, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll do more videos that have to do with tarot. I'm also on Cameo, so if you haven't found me on Cameo, I will give you a virtual digital tarot reading if you'd like. You can book me on Cameo, and I will personalize a video for you specifically, and I'll pull a card for you, maybe using one of these new decks. Seven of Wands. Yeah, these are really gorgeous. Eight of Wands. Beautiful. There's a Nine of Wands. Ooh. The Ten of Wands is really pretty. Yeah, I'm definitely into that. This whole deck is really gorgeous. This is a Seeker card. So this is this would generally in a traditional deck, this would be the Page of Wands. It's this like fedora sort of like, it kind of looks like a Sailor Moon sort of vibe. Really pretty. The Conqueror of Wands, which I'm assuming would be the Knight of Wands. Really, really pretty. Sovereign, the Sovereign of Wands, which would be the Queen. But like I said, they did a gender neutral deck, which I think is really cool. It definitely separates their deck from the traditional Rider-Waite, and pretty much any other tarot deck that's been made. I've never seen a gender neutral tarot deck, so I think that's really dope. That's a really cool idea. So shout out to Threads of Fate for that. Okay, we are in the cups. Wow. Yeah, these cards are unreal. They're really, really gorgeous. The holographic element, like, I didn't know if they were just gonna kind of like pass off the gold foil as like the holographic element, but they like really, really went in on this holographic element, which I think is really cool. So really awesome job on these cards, guys. Really, really cool. I've never seen cards like this before, except maybe like my Pokemon first gen cards. We all wanted that Charizard, dude. Like, we all wanted the Charizard. 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups. Some of the cards are like these really like it really has this cosmic, mystical feel to them. And they all sit in this general like pink purple color scheme, which is also really, really gorgeous. Generally, I think the next deck is more my speed in terms of aesthetic, and I think you'll see what I mean. But these are really, really pretty. I like that the cups are sort of like champagne flutes. They're like chalices, I should say. It's much more regal. Like, the design sort of has this simplicity to it, right? It's sort of like these kind of, like, the hands are very simple. They're sort of just like outlines of the hands, and the cups are as well. But then there's like this intricacy that they managed to achieve while keeping it simple, that I think is really, really cool. Like I said, my only preference would have been that the foil was silver. That is my only preference. That is the only thing that I will say I wish was different about this deck. But so far, this is unreal. Okay, we are in the swords, which is the element of air, which usually has to do with action, thought, mental clarity, awareness, or the opposite, confusion. But it usually has to do with action. I am an air sign. I'm an Aquarius. My rising sign is Cancer, so I'm also, there's a lot of water. Sometimes I think I'm more of a water sign, just because I think my impulses are based more off of my emotion than my intellect, but I am very cerebral as well. My moon sign is in Aries, so I have air, fire, and water. My moon in Aries being the fire. I can't rant and rave enough about this deck. I think it's really well done. They're a little on the pricey side. They go for, I think, $78 each. So they're definitely not, I wouldn't say that they're affordable. They're definitely on the pricier side. They're more on like the high end of the tarot decks. I don't think I've ever spent that much on a tarot deck. I think before this deck, before these two decks, the most I spent was $50, and that was on my Moonchild tarot deck, which I have currently been using, and I love that deck. The card quality on these is really, really nice. It almost feels like card stock, so it's definitely not flimsy, which I like. And to be honest, I was a little nervous that, being that it is a holographic tarot deck, that I thought that they'd be prone to scratching easily. especially if you're going to be shuffling them up, but it doesn't seem like they are. So however you guys accomplished that, whatever finish you used on the cards, you did a really great job. I could tell that a lot of production and a lot of thought went into the production of these. A lot of thought and care, and the execution is really, really great. So I'm excited to see the second deck. And now we are on the suit of coins, which could be coins, pentacles. It's the earth element. So sorry guys, sometimes technology is really the bane of my existence. Like, I love it, but I also really despise it. So my camera stopped recording at the very tail end of the Weaver Tarot Journey deck, but I think you were able to get the general idea. My overall review of the deck is that it is a 9.5 out of 10 for me, and that's simply based on preference. Like I said, I would have preferred a silver foil or an iridescent foil on this deck rather than the gold, but the quality of the cards themselves are really like grade A. They almost feel like cardstock. They seem like scratch resistant. They're holographic. The detail of the design, the really like original progressive non-gender conforming deck, I just think it just hits every mark. And if you're a collector of tarot cards, if you are a tarot reader, if you are a witch, if you are a pagan, if you are a spiritualist, I would definitely recommend getting this deck. Like I said, the only downside to it is that it is a little bit on the expensive side. They are $78 US retail price, plus shipping. So it comes out to around $82, I believe. If you're within the United States. I don't even know if they ship internationally. They may. But like I said, overall, I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. Definitely probably the prettiest tarot deck I've seen. And I'm definitely going to be using this deck. I'm not just going to let it sit on my shelf, although it is absolutely one of those decks where you can. Now, I'm excited to move on to the next deck, which I already did. Before I move on, you guys know what I'm going to ask you to do, right? I need you to smash that like button. I need you to comment. Let me know if you're also a tarot reader, if you read tarot, if you like tarot, if you'd like me to read your tarot cards. I am on Cameo. You can book me for $10 and I will personalize a tarot reading for you. Also, most importantly, subscribe to my channel if you are new here. I'm really trying to reach 100,000 subscribers this year. My name is CORVYX. I'm an artist. If you like this video, if you like my vibe, if you like my aesthetic, if you like the things that I'm into, you will most likely like my music and my music videos and my covers and everything that is on my channel. So please make sure you Hulk smash that subscribe button. And most importantly, turn on those bell notifications, because that subscribe button it's like kind of useless unless you have those bell notifications turned on, because then you won't get notified when I upload. Moving on to the next deck. This was the Weaver Tarot, the Journeyer Edition deck from Threads of Fate. And I'm moving on to the second deck, which is, I'm going to try, let's make pretend that I didn't open it already, right? We're going to unbox it again. Ooh, so pretty. Alright, cheese doodles, say hi. Okay. This is the Weaver Tarot Threads of Fate Ascendant Edition. I was really excited most for this deck because it's matte black. It has this iridescent sort of foil on it, which is the foil that I would have preferred on the Journeyer Edition deck. But here is the booklet, another guide booklet. Now, the inside of this box is not as detailed as the Journeyer deck because there is nothing on the inside of it. On the inside of the Journeyer deck, they had like design on the inside that said "Magic is for you." Same with this deck. It has a guide card, which I didn't read before, but really I just noticed they have they basically have explanations for all of the designs, not only the suits, but all of the designs that are in each card. So, for example, seeds. If there are seeds on the design of the card, it means renewal, beginnings, opportunity. If there are roots, it means community, growth, uprooting, nurture, connection. If there are roses, it means love and joy. If there are crystals, it means wealth, abundance, pieces of self, physical body. If there's a skull, it means destruction, death, or rebirth. So I didn't realize that all of the designs that are on the card as well, they also have meaning. So it really fleshes out the definition of a card even more than it already is, because they have the meanings for like the general cards, like aces, the number 2, the number 3, the number 4, the number 5. They have the meanings for that. And it says, pay attention to how the elements interact with one another to get a full picture. So I've never seen that. I've never seen a company actually go as far as to define the designs that are on the card, as well as the suit, as well as the number, as well as whether it's major arcana or minor arcana. I think that's really, really dope. Then it has, you know, the traditional wands: fire, inspiration, creativity, excitement, passion, movement, action. Cups, water, emotional realm, intuition, relationships, healing, connection. Swords, air, mental realm, change, bravery, communication, power. Coins, earth, physical realm, career, money, stability, ego, nature, foundations. See, I know my shit. Now, I only got as far as the Magician until I realized my camera stopped recording, so we're going to go through this again. The Magician is the second card, so it's not very far. This is the Fool card. The one thing that I noticed right off the bat is that the foil is that iridescent silver foil that I love, that I kind of wish was on the Journeyer edition deck. But it does seem a lot duller than the foil that is on that deck, and I wonder why that is. The matte black is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. But I don't know if you guys can tell, like, this is kind of, it kind of is, it stands out less than the other one. So I don't know if that's an issue with the production. I don't know if maybe this is how they all look, but I kind of want to contact Threads of Fate and see what's up with that. Otherwise, I think this is gorgeous. It's the same design on all the cards as the other deck, just incorporated in a different format. It's on these matte black. It's the same quality of card, that sort of like thick cardstock almost, which I really, really love. Like I said, my only complaint is that they're not as bright as the other deck. But honestly, if I had to choose, I would probably choose this deck just because it's more my aesthetic, more my speed in terms of, I just like clean but like flashy as well. So these, like that matte black with that iridescent pop, that's gorgeous. So, I mean, I know a lot of you have seen me post on my stories. I've been reading tarot for a while, as I said before. And I started offering card readings to people through Cameo, because times is hard out here. So I figured, why not expand and read other people? I've read a few people before, and the people that I've read have always said my readings are very accurate. Yeah, the designs are unreal. I love the Hanged one. I think that's a beautiful card. It's this hand holding a rose, as you guys can see. Now, my only concern with these cards is that it seems like they might have a little bit more of a chance of getting scratched, but these cards seem like you could really buff it out very easily. Oh my god, you know what these cards remind me of? Not that they're the same cards, but I don't know, they remind me of Penny Dreadful. They remind me of Vanessa Ives. They're definitely like very that speed. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah. Oh, these are so pretty. This is the Devil card. That's so pretty. Tower card, which is really one of my favorites. Looks like a crystal with roots on it, which now we know this card has other elements incorporated. It has crystals and roots. So I really want to read those meanings that they've provided on the guide card. The star is really dope. Really beautiful card. Moon. The stars, the moon, they have all been blown out. You've left me in the dark. No dawn, no day, I'm always in this twilight. I actually have a cover of Cosmic Love by Florence and the Machine on my page. So shout out to those of you who have seen that and who have been with me that long. If you haven't, I will put a card up here so you guys can go watch it later. It's about 4 years old, 3 years old, but it's actually, I love that cover. And I love that song, and I love Florence and the Machine. So any Florence and the Machine fans, drop a comment below. Wow, guys, yeah, these cards, they really went off. Now let's see if you can see these. Okay. See these two? Same card. Same design. Just applied differently. You could see the holographic element, but you see how this one just like pops a little more. I mean, it obviously is more colorful, but the holographic I think just pops more. There's more of a sheen. Guys, if you don't like this video and you don't hit that subscribe button, I'm gonna fucking find you, because it's gotta be 85 degrees in my room. And because I can't put on my AC, I'm dying. I'm melting like a real fucking witch. But I'm doing it because I want to show you guys this deck. Tarot is something that I'm passionate about, and I really think that these decks are gorgeous. So, overall opinion and review of the Ascendant deck. You know what? I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Because although I wish that the holographic design was a bit more holographic, I wish there was a bit more sheen to it, I think I'm being a little harsh, because I think that there's a good enough amount of shine. It just didn't seem as bright, maybe compared to, because I opened the Journeyer deck first. So compared to that, maybe that's why my eyes like maybe needed to adjust a little bit. But this deck is definitely... And honestly, I'm gonna say I think the decks are worth the money that they cost. I would knock off like $10 just to make it a little bit more affordable, because almost $80 for a deck of cards it's a lot of money to drop. But if you're using them for personal, spiritual practices, then you gotta decide what's worth it for you. To me, it was worth it, and I love tarot decks. I would definitely say that I am a collector of tarot decks. I was really excited to get these. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. So this was the Ascendant deck. I will link both of these decks in the description below. I will link the website. This is not a sponsored video. Threads of Fate, you're welcome. Thank you for making such a awesome decks. I wish I would have found out about you guys sooner, but I'm really stoked on both of these. I think they're really, really dope decks. It's called the Weaver Tarot by Threads of Fate. This is the Journeyer edition, which is the holographic. The whole card is holographic, and it has the gold foil. And then this is the Ascendant edition, where the cards are matte black, and it has the iridescent foil. So these are both decks, side by side. I'm so happy with these cards. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you check out my latest music video. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and TikTok at CORVYX_official. And most importantly, drop a comment, drop a like, and tell me if you guys would be interested in seeing more of these videos. I'm definitely down to do more unboxing and more reviews. Aside from the music, like in between the music videos, I would love to do some reviews. I will catch you in the next video. If you read tarot as well, let me know. And remember, I'm gonna leave the link to my Cameo in the description below as well. So if you guys want personal tarot readings, you can book me on Cameo today. Before I go, I just want to give a major shout out to all of my patrons on Patreon. If you are not a part of the CORVYX Coven on Patreon, please consider joining. You guys on Patreon help me do everything I do. So Thank you so much for your patronage. It never goes unappreciated. Shout out to all of you. I got mad love for all of you. And if you want to join Patreon, the link is in the description below. The lowest tier is $2 a month, but it really, really does make a difference. It allows me to record music. It allows me to make videos. It allows me to facilitate my career. So thank you guys so much. Like I said, like this video, subscribe, comment, share. All links will be in the description below to the decks, and I will see you guys in the next video.